Hello Kumar, good morning.
Hi, very good morning.
Welcome to my channel again.
Thank you for having me.
Today we are going to discuss related to interview. So, first I ask related to question, which is interview. So, may I ask?
Yeah, definitely you can.
How candidates should dress for an interview? Please give me answer.
Okay, so it's totally depend upon what kind of job role he or she is applying. Okay, if I talk about the corporate sector, there the job culture and the dress code should be very well maintained. And most of interviewers are looking for a well-dressed personality. It's not only all about only dress up. They only judge their personality. Is it suits or not? Okay. If I talk about dress, okay, a candidate should be wear formal. Okay, it's must. Okay, and second thing is he or she should be well tied up. Okay, he should be wear tie, and the dress color is very important. They're not looking for attractive color. They are looking for very professional colors like black, navy blue, and gray color. And most preferable color is here is white. Okay, they are looking for these kind of okay these kind of colors. And another thing is I'm talking about pens. They were using very formal pens and well tailored pens. Okay, and if you want to use some electronics, like you have to be formal watch, not digital watch. On this kind of watch they are looking for a good watch and very professional watch. And yeah, and another thing is you have to be well haircut. You have to be a good haircut that day, and you have to be savvy or everything, whatever beard you have. So it's very important. And it also depends upon what kind of job. Okay, if I talk about a professional job, if you are going for a IS interview, you should be very professional, isn't it? Okay,
Yes, yes.
so if I talk about another things like corporate job, they should be very professional. They are very, they're very meticulous about their dressing sense. Yeah, that's all.
Wow, we are covered each and everything. We dive into the another question related to interview. How candidates should react behavior with an interview?
Okay, first of all, if an interview wants to enter, if his number is coming, okay, so he have to be, because all the candidates definitely they are very nervous, okay, because it might be their first interview, it might be their last interview, whatever. Okay, so they are very nervous. First of all, you have to do your self-talk. Yes, now I'm enough, I will do my best, everything. So that's very important. Then while you when you enter in the interview room, so that time you have to be very positive and you have to shoot a smile on your face. That's very important. And if I talk about most of people are more nervous while they facing interviewers because they are not like tiger and all. They are totally professionals and they are good at their expertise and they are good. Uh, you can tell subject expertise. It's not about all the people are going for only educational field. And most of people are going for corporate job and their answer and their questions totally different. Okay, so it's depend upon how to react. Okay, first of all, you have to listen more carefully while you facing an interviewer. So you have to be listen. If you don't
Okay.
listen them, so how can you answer them properly? Isn't it? That's very
Yeah.
important. And don't set your heads like this. And your position should be your gesture should be more straight, like this. And you have to be make eye contact with the interview. That's very important. And I had a experience, I had interview experience before, lot of experience, and I from that experience I'm sharing whatever I gained through my journey. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. We dive into the third question. This is last question for you. Okay. So, what is the importance of gesture and poster for the interview? You already covered, but please, you especially like tell my audience.
Yeah, I want to talk about more whatever you asked. Okay, so if I talk about gesture, okay, we are friends right now. Okay, let's, for example, we are friends. Okay, because you are my friend, I know I will move my hands and my body, whatever I want. Okay, but when it comes to professional things, so you can't do like this, isn't it? You have to be very professional that time. You have to be a little bit serious as well as you have to be very calm that time. If I'm sitting, you are an interviewer. Okay, if I'm sitting, I have to be. I can't. Cross my
Yes, yes.
soldiers. I can't sit like this. I can't do like this, not like this. I have to be a little bit like more straight, isn't it? So those things are very important while you entering the interview room. So you have to be, you know you have to be react like you are a good professional. You have good etiquettes and these kind of things. Most of people don't know how to eat even dine. Okay, they don't know how to eat in dining table. So these kind of etiquettes are very important as well as while you sitting in front of the interviewers. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you have any questions, so please you ask.
Okay. So do you have any interview experience before?
Yes, yes. I had many more.
Would you like to share with me?
Yes, yes, I will definitely.
Yeah.
So that times, I think I'm in 19 and now I'm in. So that times I don't know exact how these kind of situation how to handle, but now I know very well because now I'm too professional. So that's why. So that times in our Chhattisgarh, so these kind of there is no any environment to talk anyone because in my Chhattisgarhi people they don't want to talk in English and while we go for corporate sectors, so that times it's most important to how to maintain your gesture and posture and what about your talking behavior. Because while you connect interview, so that times so you first of all maintain eye contact. You already mentioned, but I will again say it my audience like this is my point of view. So that's why. So first, eye contact, and you already told like listen very carefully. And what about sitting time? So that times you sit like very calm and composed. What happened whenever we will go for interview? So that times number of question in our mind. Oh my God, they appoint me and really. So these kind of questions. So first of all, don't think these kind of question because you are a capable. So definitely people want to appoint you and you are not a capable. So how is it possible to appoint to you. So this is the matter. Like, don't think and don't judge yourself. First, first, do your hard work so you achieve what you want to. And even, what about like talking? Like when you will talk, so that times you talk like well mannered. Like sometimes what happens, we are speaking our mother tongue. So first of all, practice yourself. Like I'm going to, crack for interview. So that times you talk yourself. Like yes, now I want to go, and I have 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So first I practice myself front of mirror, and then I will do. So these kind of practice is helpful for our audience, and yeah.
Okay. So I would like to ask another questions. Okay. So what do you think a candidate should, what are the things they have to avoid before going to interview?
Okay, so first of all, I already mentioned Kumar, like we are think lot, like there is number of questions, like they point, I'm good, like now I'm good, and now I'm capable to crack this interview. So you are why you judge yourself. Whenever you judge yourself, whenever you doubt yourself, so how is it possible to crack your interview? So don't
Yeah.
judge yourself because whenever you judge yourself, so that times you again and again doubt like, oh my God, whenever I will go, so that time what kind of question. So don't think. First, focus to you guys. I'm talking about my viewer. Like, don't think these kind of unnecessary things because while you fill up your question in your mind, so that time sometimes what happens like you are asking some question and there a number of question in my mind. So how can I give my answer? So don't think
Yeah, exactly.
unnecessary things. Whenever you will go interview, so fully free. Like sometimes we are a human nature. Like we there is like hesitation and nervousness. Oh my God, what kind of question he asked and she asked. So these kind of maintain your behavior. It's okay. You haven't cracked the interview, so it's okay. You try. One day you will definitely achieve your you know interview. So
Yeah,
these
absolutely right.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, do you think the first impression is last long?
Yeah, obviously I yeah.
Okay, because yeah, it's very true that first impression is last long. You can't deny this, quote. It's very important. When you are going to appear your first interview in your life, you have to be more impressive. That's very important. Yeah.
Yeah, first impression is last impression just because whenever you will go for interview, so first of all you already mentioned like well dressed and even people uh, watch your shoes also because
Yes. You have
yeah
to wear the well
obviously
polished shoes.
yeah and so that time clean your shoes because first while you enter in a cabin so first people watch your shoes because
Exactly.
sometimes what happen like whenever we talk any person like now we are a video call so first we watch our face to face but in a
Yeah,
front of
exactly.
people so first impression like that times we first watch in a shoes why just because that times you judge what kind of mentality he has what kind of perspective these kind of people. So at that times you judge. So first of all, maintain your dressing sense. That's it. And while you are talking, so you like sometimes pause. You already many time told Lavanya whenever you talk and whenever you make a video. So that time you take pause and whenever you talk, so that times you take breath also. So these kind of
Yeah,
practice.
why I say why I say pauses gives you more idea to explore yourself. That's why always advising while you're speaking, you have to be a little bit slow down. That makes other person comprehensive, whatever you are saying that moment, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because while I'm talking about interview, communication is very important. Communication plays a very important role. Without communication, you can't do anything because they also examine your communication skills. So, what's view on this?
yeah, because communication, it's while we are a communicate people, like we are a communicate in English, okay? And why people want to watch, like we are talking necessary, so that's why they want to watch. So first of all, while you will go for any stranger. So that times like you are habitual to talk your mother tongue and like Hindi and like your mother tongue in Odia and my mother tongue is Chhattisgarhi. So I am comfortable to talk my near and dear. So that times I talk sometimes I use in a Chhattisgarhi language. So that times we communicate people. So that time we laugh more. Why we laugh? Because we are comfortable. So that's why. And that times, we enjoy our conversation. And what about your like, in a Hindi? So that times we also, and while we go for in a English, so that times fear and hesitation because we are feeling uncomfortable. So that's it. So maintain your comfortable, like because three things, three language. First, like we are habitual to talk our in a mother tongue, and another like Hindi. Everyone know Hindi, and the third thing like English. So three language must important to live your life easily. This is my point of view.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And I also believe like this. But when it comes to professional life, when it comes to your private life, it's totally, way far away these kind of things. You have to be more conscious about that. Nowadays youngsters are more job oriented. Most of people wants to work in a corporate sector and this kind of work. So for that and for this kind of interview, for that they have to be more professional, and they definitely test your communication skill because it's very important. Why communication skill is important in corporate sector? Because you have to deal with abroad client, foreign clients. So that's why they are testing
Yeah,
your communication skill. Yeah.
yeah, it's true. Okay, so Kumar, we wind up the session because we covered each and every topic. So if you allow me, so
Yeah.
we wind up.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely, why not? Yeah, it's,
Okay.
by the way,
Thank
it
you so
was
much.
amazing session with you. Okay,
Yeah, I
have a
enjoyed
great
it.
day.
Thank you and bye. Take care.
Yeah.